Hey everybody, good morning. It's MAGA Immune Mama here. I had to run to Walmart to get a prescription, so I figured that I'd go ahead and make a video. I just got back to where I'm at, or where I stay, sorry. Where I live. Excuse me. Sorry. But I watched Kristi Noem and Kash Patel and RFK Jr., their congressional hearings or whatever, and some alarming things took place, and any true blue American that loves this country understands the Constitution and what the Constitution does for this country. And to see an administration that has total disregard for law and order, everything that the Constitution says not to do, they're doing in full force. You got Steve Miller, who is trying to get habeas corpus suspended, and says over invasions. Who is being invaded? Like, who is being invaded? And the USA is not at war with anyone at this particular moment, so who are we protecting ourselves from? I just don't get it. But anyway, so MAGA. Before I go further in this video, I want to say to you, if you firmly believe that being a MAGA supporter does not mean that you are in a cult, you're wrong. Because the definition of the cult is this. Number one, giving total devotion to one person, their ideas. That's it. Number two, to have extreme, oh my God, I forgot what it said. But either way, everything in there names that you're a cult. And if you don't want to take my word for it, go to Wikipedia and they'll give you the full definition, because I really don't remember all of it. And I'm sorry, I should have been more prepared. However, I want all of you to do something for me and then drop a comment down below and we'll talk about it. But with everything going on, I want you to close your eyes and imagine Biden doing everything that Trump is doing. Now, will you open your eyes and wake up finally and see Trump for what he is? Or will you all of a sudden say that Biden would be a great president because you can't say Biden would be horrible, but praise Trump for what he's doing? It's one way or the other. There's no middle. There's no, oh, well, Biden did this. Biden went through his whole term with no court cases. He has not been convicted of a felony. Trump has 34. But anyways, that's not really why I wanted to do this video. So, here we have a president who took an oath back in January when he didn't even touch the Bible, but that's another discussion. Took an oath to uphold the Constitution and do everything good for the American people. Okay? He was asked in an interview if he believed that he should uphold the Constitution. And the President of the United States said that he didn't know. That he had the best and brightest lawyers that took care of all that for him. So the lawyers are running the country, and they should know to uphold the Constitution. So if that's the case, you think they'd do better. So they're not of the brightest. But anyway. Then I watched clips of, like I said, Kristi Noem, Kash Patel, RFK Jr. First of all, any true blue, wholehearted American that actually loves this country and understands the Constitution and what it would bring and what it should bring to us, we're the ones that are fighting for even MAGA supporters because we believe in freedom and democracy. But you have Kristi Noem, who I call the puppy-killing goat slayer. She sounded like a robot. Every time they asked her a question, it was like she had a script to say. She memorized that script, and that was her talking point every time. Could not give a straight answer about anything other than the indication that she does not know anything about the Constitution. Has no clue. And here she is over Homeland Security. And isn't she the one that could not even leave the United States because of assumed Russian ties? Maybe it's Tulsi Gabbard. I now don't know. So if you know, drop it in the comment below and correct me. I'd appreciate it. So that was her acting like a robot. Then we have Kash Patel, who is going against an order, the law basically over his budget, and played it off like, yeah, I'll get it to you. I have no timeline, whatever. I don't know what my partners, inside partners are doing. Well, you're the director of the FBI, pal. You should know what everybody is doing. But you don't, because you're too busy traveling, taking vacations, having a good fucking time on the taxpayers' money. But again, that's besides the point. And him being an ex-lawyer, I believe, should know very well what the Constitution says and how you should uphold the Constitution. And he sat there and he didn't know. Okay? Then we have RFK Jr., saved the best for last. RFK Jr., who did not know about the vital programs that he had closed down when he fired all of the employees within those departments. And the bottom line is that at the end of the day, he says that the American people should not take his word as medical advice. Well, I agree, because you say vaccines don't work, but now measles vaccines work only because 2 children died, and you tried to blame them for not having enough exercise. But again, that's besides the point. But he didn't know vital programs that were being cut in his agency. So any true blue American finds that kind of alarming. And the sad part is that after all these years of putting up with Trump and his pushing the lie of the 2020 election, and still says it even though it's been proven that he's lying, again, besides the point, we expected it. And it's like some MAGA people are coming back over to this side saying, oh my God, I regret my vote because what he is now doing is affecting my family this way or the other way or whatever. Well, joke's on you guys. We've been telling you that. And now they just pushed through a bill, I believe. I saw a video about a fight or something that happened, but I had to go get my meds, so I didn't watch it. But they are pushing a bill through to cut Medicaid food programs, everything they lie to their people about every day is exactly what they're doing. They're cutting those programs. And some of the most affected will be in the deep, deep red states, people that voted for Trump. And at the end of the day, everybody knows it's fact that blue states carry the weight they give to red states. But now think about this. While you were in the middle of cutting your noses off to spite your faces, you also damaged your money train, because the cuts that you're going to see and feel, we are too. So if you're getting cuts, so are we, and the blue states aren't going to have any extra money to give out. So again, you screwed yourselves even more. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Please have an actual conversation with me and explain it to me. Let's talk about it. Right now I'm getting MAGA trolls that want to talk about, talk about how I have to correct myself. But if you watch earlier videos, I explain some of my health issues so you would know why I do that. Okay? So this morning I opened up, and on one of my videos, a woman, MAGA, Erica something, had said to me opening that if I removed my tongue ring, that things would be better for me, and wanted to throw God in there, and, you know, God is upset with me for having this piercing, whatever. So my response to her was, well, if she knew about my piercing and my lady part and knew all the tattoos that I had, she would fall out. That would be the end of her, because she's upset about a tongue ring. Girl, you don't even know what I got going on. And I have tattoos that only somebody that I'm enjoying their company would have to see. So imagine how they would feel about that. And then further I went, does she not think that there are MAGA people that don't have piercing and tattoos? Like, come on. If you don't want to have an intelligent conversation with me, pass by me. Don't talk to me. I don't want to hear about you complaining tomorrow that now you're seeing my face in your feed. Because you know what? How YouTube works, the minute you comment on my stuff, you placed me in your face. And the more you tell me not to be in your face is the more that I'm going to be in your face. So really, MAGA, step back. Like I said, just clear your mind, close your eyes, and think about the law breaking, the not upholding the Constitution, receiving a $400 million gift from a foreign country that just a couple of years ago Trump said paid for terrorists, biggest supporters of Hamas. So if that tells you anything, what did he give them in trade? Did he sell off our military to help them? Who knows? But something's going on. So just take a minute, close your eyes, and put Joe Biden as president, and think about everything that's happening, about the war not ending in 24 hours, about gas prices going up, not down. And no matter how much Trump says, oh, gas was $1.90, whatever, in some, part of town or some whatever, it's not true. There is not one picture. In my town, I was getting gas for $1.92, I would post it and be like, hey, that's fucking cool. It's not happening. Oh, egg prices are lower than they have been ever. They're almost too low. No, they're not. For 36 eggs, I paid $13, almost $14 at Walmart for 36 eggs when you used to be able to get them for $5 and change. Come on. That's double, almost triple the cost. And I get that there was bird flu, but on the same token, shit should be better by now. So think about it, put Biden in his place, and if you say that either you're going to say Biden would be an excellent president for that, or you're going to say he would be corrupt and should be dealt with. That's your call. I want to know, because I think that if the tables were turned and this shit was actually going on, you would blame Biden and probably be trying to take over the White House right now. That's the bottom line. And furthermore, you would not put up with, oh my God, if gas prices were what they are now under Biden, you would be having a stroke. If you were paying $13 and change for 36 eggs right now, you would be having a stroke and want Biden's head on a platter. Now, Trump is good about claiming all the good stuff that Biden did throughout his term. Oh, this is Biden's, or this is Trump's economy, this is Trump's stock market, this whatever. Now, still, 5 months into this man's presidency, he has repeatedly said, the economy is bad, it's Biden's economy. Planes being falling out of the sky. Sean, whatever his name is, says that it is Biden and Buttigieg's fault. No, it's not, dude. They didn't fire FAA. You did. And while you were thinking that COVID, keeping people from traveling, would have been the best time to update all of those systems, you blame that on Biden. He wasn't president at that time. So that falls on Trump. So he was bad then in first term and now in second. And then everybody in the whole entire administration going against law and order and have no clue what the hell they're doing. They don't even know a sentence in the Constitution. So please, MAGA, like really, take my words and just think about them. I'm not trying to be malicious. I'm trying to get a point across because something has got to give. And we are fighting for your freedom and democracy too. And you're fighting us wholeheartedly every step of the way. So please do the little homework assignment that I gave to you and let me know what you think, because I'm really curious to know. Until the next video, guys, to all my subscribers, thank you very much. Anybody that hasn't subscribed but likes my content, please like, subscribe, drop me a blue heart, drop me a comment, start a conversation. I really would love it, and I do answer. Thank you very much, guys. Till next time, have a great day. Bye.